lofts it. Barkley, end zone. Is Reed on the jet sweep. Reed showing off the speed inside the 20. He could go, and he will. Throws. It's caught. Brown makes a man miss. Alexander whipped on the 10th direction. Hurts, pumps, fires. Oh, it's caught. Beautiful ball. Smith. And it's Barkley. Barkley. Touchdown. 3rd and 10. Love steps up on the run. Wide open. Jaden Reed. Make a man miss. Reed. Goodbye. Touchdown. With time. Lost it. Over the top. Brown's got it. Touchdown. Over the middle. Beautiful ball for Tucker Pratt. With room to run down the sideline. Inside. Love to the end zone. Watson spins his way for the touchdown. Love. Over the middle.
And that goes a big
touchdown last year. Instead, he gives it to his running back. And Barkley fights. And off Barkley. Look out. Home run. Saquon Barkley. Traffic looking end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Jair Alexander. Back on the field. Here's Jacobs. Jacobs through the hole. Jacobs on his feet. And Jacobs out of bounds.
Yeah, man. You gotta see it, man. We're gonna talk about that a little later, man. Dennis on his way, so I'm gonna let him get a little piece of that when he come. But man, Ian, man, appreciate you coming, man. No, you was here last week. You know what I'm saying? We talked a little bit, but we gonna talk about it a little bit more and then get into the playoffs, man. So how you doing now?
How I am doing okay. It's always good being here on the Stay Packin podcast. And, of course, you have 1 to 2 million people watching all around the world. Yeah, this is the premier podcast to get when it comes to Green Bay Packers, despite how I feel about your team, your organization. Regardless of that, it's still a fantastic show, an amazing show to be on. And then, JB, I appreciate you bringing me on your show.
Anytime, baby. You know what I'm saying? Family, man. You know what I'm saying? So we could talk about it, man. The last game we played, man. Talk about the Bears-Packers aftermath, man. Give us your thoughts on it.
When it comes to Chicago Bears, the streak is over, all right? After 11 tries of frustration, 11 tries of finally overcoming the big bad wolf, the big brother, the one that constantly is just knocking you down time and time again, Chicago Bears finally achieve what needs to be done. They beat the Green Bay Packers, first time since 2018. It's been that long since the Green Bay Packers have lost to Chicago Bears. Now, a lot of injuries did happen, and you'll definitely cover your end of it. I will cover what happened to Chicago Bears on the injury side on that part. However, when it comes to Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers game, it's very interesting how if Cairo Santos doesn't have that blocked field goal in the game against Chicago, you actually would have had a sweep. Chicago Bears would have swept the Green Bay Packers if that field goal doesn't get blocked. So, hey, maybe it's a turning of the tide. Maybe finally the big bad wolf is finally going to get knocked down a little bit. But overall, Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers organization, I will take a win as a Bears fan, and we will just keep moving forward, see what happens in 2025. And, we have a head coaching search. That's what we're looking forward to right now in Chicago.
Yeah, if I'm Bears fans, I'm happy too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Packer fans be like, oh, we had our second string in and stuff like that. It don't matter when it comes to these games, man. It's a rivalry game. I don't care who's in, you know what I mean? If I get a win over y'all, I'm happy with it no matter what. But I want to really take it like I was mad about the injury, and I'm still mad about I'm not mad, but you know what I'm saying, disappointed in Watson's injury. But I think his name is Jalen Johnson, man. When he went over there, when Watson got hurt, he went over there, you know what I'm saying, kneeled and prayed for him, man. I got so much respect for that dude. Like, I hear y'all talk about him a lot, but me seeing him do that, man, I ain't got nothing bad to say about y'all in that game, man. I was going to come in here clowning, though, but after seeing that, I got much respect for him, you know what I mean? Like, Brisker do a lot of talking, though, but I can't, you know what I'm saying, like, him doing that in a game, you know what I mean, a rivalry game, I got much respect for Jay. I think that's his name, right? Jalen Johnson?
Yeah, Jalen Johnson. He's actually our best corner, one of the best defensive backs in the NFL. He doesn't get enough credit, enough respect outside of Chicago. I also have to mention when it comes to Jalen Johnson, came from University of Utah, and the Utah Utes have done a really good job building up their team over the last decade. He's been a prime example of it, just like Eric Weddle back in the day with University of Utah, one of their best defensive backs in college football during their tenure. But overall, Jalen Johnson, actually wanted to bring him up for just a little bit because he did get hurt, unfortunately.
No, he did.
After Jalen Johnson, it was towards the halfway point of the game, and he did suffer an injury. Now, obviously, with the end of the season, we're going to see him back in 2025, but it's never a good sign to see your best player on defense getting hurt near the half of the game. And a very interesting moment happened where as he was leaving, he gave the number one finger to the Green Bay Packers, just letting you guys know that you are.
I saw that, but yeah, I saw that.
Overall, Jalen Johnson, still one of the best players Chicago Bears have on that roster. And we'll be looking forward to seeing what he does in 2025. But so far, you can make a valid argument that he is the best defensive back in the NFC North. It's either him or Jair Alexander over on your side.
Yeah, man, I don't want to really talk about Jair, man. He's so disappointing. He was such a disappointment this year. You know what I'm saying? When he's on the field, he's not a disappointment. But as of right now, you know what I'm saying, going into this next game we're going to talk about, I don't know if Dennis, you want to talk about this Bears game real quick, or you want to go into y'all bloodbath?
Go Bears. That's what I'm going to say. Go Bears.
All right, so it's coming up. Y'all saw a little bit. I'm going to show y'all a little bit.
I want your audience to not forget that right here, Dennis Holmes, he's trying to apply for the general manager spot of the Chicago Bears organization. He wants to be in the front office.
I just wanted the job, and not general manager.
He just wants an opportunity. He wants to be in the front office of Chicago Bears.
That's it. I just want to be in the front office. That's all.
All right, man. Dennis, I'm going to give you – we played that at the beginning, man, but I'm going to give you a little bit of what what's to come and what we're about to talk about.
Hurts from the end zone, intercepted. Looking the other way, lofts it. Barkley, end zone. Is Reed on the jet sweep. Reed showing off the speed inside the 20. He could go, and he will. Throws. It's caught. Brown makes a man miss. Alexander whiffed on the 10th direction. Hurts, pumps, fires. Oh, it's caught. Beautiful.
All right, man. That'll be a little bit of what we see, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it comes out. The Packers come out on top this time. Because, man, if we get that Jaden Reed, man, he's been ghost ever since that game. So I ain't gonna say ever since that game, no, but he ain't been
he got his moments, but y'all not consistently giving the ball to the wide receivers.
I mean, we spread it out. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't. I mean, we'll yeah. If that's how y'all. But go ahead, Ian. Give us. We know who you're going for, though. But yeah, just give us your thoughts.
So, when it comes to the Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles, since I am in the sportsbook capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, let's go into my territory and let's kind of break down what the odds are talking about. Currently, Philadelphia Eagles are a 4.5-point favorite. That is from DraftKings last time that we checked. And, it makes a lot of sense. Not only are the Eagles at home, but it's also an Eagles team that's going to be getting some players back from injury. There are some guys who are questionable, who are maybe 50-50 on returning. We have Dennis Holmes down here. He probably has more information on that. But a 4.5-point favorite for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I have made an argument before that I'm picking the Eagles to win by a field goal. So my answer to your question when it comes to the Packers and the Eagles is like this. I am picking the Eagles to win the game. However, I'm choosing the Packers plus 4.5. Because I see it coming down to a field goal. This is going to be final possession of the game. Whichever team gets down the field at the end is going to win this game. So I am picking the Eagles to win by a field goal. So by that logic, give me the Packers plus 4.5 on this game. And very interesting to see what happens. Hopefully we see some, matchups and everything going on. But overall, the Green Bay Packers plus 4.5 is my pick, and this is Ian or Kelly out there in the sportsbook capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, had to switch that up, man. You on Jordan Love side? I can't have you on Jordan Love side talking that nonsense. Um, so I had to switch you on that loser side. But before Dennis go, I think it's gonna be a good game. Of course, I think we can win because we ain't been the best team all season or the better team all season. But you got to be the best team that one day, and I think Sunday we could be the better team that Sunday. So, yeah, man, I don't know, like. Our coaching, like I don't know, with the coaching, like if we come out and play 4 quarters of football, which every team says that, but with Green Bay, it's two halves. It's two halves to we'll come out flat either in the beginning or we come out flat at the second half. Like we haven't played two halves of football against a good team this whole year. You know what I'm saying? We'll come out flat and then try to pick it up in the second half, but. But if we play at least 3.5 quarters, I think we can win. You know what I mean? No, I ain't gonna say 3.5. We got to play 4 quarters with them. Go ahead, Dennis, and then we can get into our X factors and whatever.
Well, the first game, as you showed the preview, we played in Brazil, which was a pretty good game. I must admit, man. Like I said, I thought it was gonna be a real big season with Jaden Reed after that game.
Me too.
I thought it was gonna be a real big season. But I mean, I really sit back and I watch y'all. And y'all do not throw the ball to him.
What? No, like check it out. We throw the ball to him, but he drops the ball. All our receivers drop the ball. That's one thing too. Like we have to catch the ball against y'all. Like we can't. Yeah, we can't.
I see y'all force. Well, except for the times that I pick him in fantasy, I see y'all force Christian Watson. But the times I pick him in fantasy, he don't even get. He get three rushes.
Right. That's the thing. The play caller, like Jaden Reed, he gets rushes. It's like, no, throw them the ball. You know what I mean? Like,
when y'all played the Rams, Jaden Reed was triple covered. Jordan Love just threw that shit up there, and Jaden Reed came down with it. I was like, this is crazy. That shouldn't even happen. But
we might have to start flipping the ball, man. I don't know, like. I mean, but like you said, having Josh Jacobs back there, it takes a lot of pressure off Jordan Love.
Receivers. Yes, it does. I have to agree. Josh Jacobs has been sensational for y'all. But y'all got a backup running back that's doing pretty good as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But our backup was supposed to be AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon, he was supposed to be our second string. So we got two. And then we got Marshawn Lloyd this year. He was supposed to be our third string. They both got hurt. So we basically playing with our third and fourth string, you know what I'm saying? Like Wilson is cool. He cool touch, my man. So
Wilson is cool. And I like I said, y'all this is kind of like what y'all do. You know, last time y'all won the Super Bowl, I think y'all was the 6th seed. And y'all went in and y'all beat us. And I think after that y'all played Atlanta and San Fran. Is that who y'all played?
No, they played the Bears.
Chicago.
No, they played the Bears in the NFC title game.
Chicago, okay.
NFC title game.
Because Atlanta had the 1 seed. Atlanta had the 1 seed that year.
We beat Chicago. I mean, San Francisco in a minute.
I mean, we got a 2v2 here. We got 2 Packers and we got 2 people representing.
Yeah, y'all on the right side too. Eagles. But yeah, with Jaden Reed, I mean, with the receivers, period. You know what I'm saying? Like. They just got to catch the ball. Romeo Dobbs got to catch the ball. Jaden Reed got to catch the ball. Melton. Who else are I think one guy that hasn't been getting showcased because he was hurt is Musgrave, our second tight end. He's good enough to stretch the field. Him and Bo Melton are good enough to stretch the field. So what up, Don? So we got some players, you know what I'm saying? We just got and Heath, the number 18 who came through Chicago at the end of the game, man. But Shaw, give your thoughts on the game.
I mean, like I said, like I've been talking about this all week. I still got Philly winning by double digits, but I just think we are. I mean, I do. I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Like I don't believe in this Packers team right now. My feeling about this Packers team is so up and down this year. But I will say, Do we have a shot? Of course we got a shot. We are a good team. We're not your normal 7 seed. Obviously the Eagles are heavy favorites. I think they're favored by like 7+. So
4.5. 4.5.
4.5 was shit. I mean, they only give a field goal, so it's almost a touchdown. So that they're favored. So a lot of people don't think a lot of people think the Packers.
I can understand. The Wi-Fi went out.
Hey. I understand that Josh normally has Little Caesars Wi-Fi, but we're having some technical difficulties right now. Now, put that comment back up real quick. The thing that Donovan said.
Donovan.
Hey, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like Philadelphia for what they did in 2018. I still don't forgive you, Dennis. But the Philadelphia Eagles are a better organization than what the Green Bay Packers are. So, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Never. Don't ever fix your lips to say nothing like that again. That's
right.
totally false.
I'm just letting him know I'm not repping the Eagles because I like the Eagles. No, I still haven't forgiven them for the double doink.
Yeah, but they ain't no better. They ain't better organization than us. But go ahead. Give us 2 X factors on defense and offense for both teams.
X factors on defense
For your team and my team.
Me is Zach Bond. I need Zach Bond and Darius Slay to step up.
Yeah, we gonna cook Slay. I'm
letting you know right now. On offense, I want to see Dallas Goedert and I want to see Jahan Dotson. Just do something. That's all.
I forgot about him.
I just want to see them do something. That's all.
Yeah, my bad. Shit. My fault, y'all. Damn, my whole shit shut down on me. But what I was saying is, I got the Eagles winning this by at least by 10. They are heavy favorites. So a lot of people not picking the Packers to do anything. But I will say, do we have a shot? Yes, we got a shot. Can we make some noise? Yeah, we can. And we know the regular season records are thrown out the window. None of that shit matters. And we also know that a lot of the times the best team doesn't always win. You know what I'm saying? We know that. Like you just got to be the best that day. You know what I'm saying? So the playoffs is totally different. It's 0-0. So what matters is now. And like I said, do we have a shot? Yeah, we got a hell of a shot, but I feel like it's gonna be an uphill battle in Philly. So I'm taking the Eagles, but like I told Josh and Dennis, like I told both of you guys, that if we beat Philly, we going to the ship. That's all I gotta say. If we beat Philly, we're going to the ship. So
we going to the ship.
That's just how I feel.
I feel like when we go to the playoffs, we going. So
right. That's just how I feel. So
Dennis said you said Goddard and who else for y'all on offense? For
Jahan
Dotson. Yeah, that's what Dotson's stats gonna look like, just like you doing. All right, what about the Packers though, Dennis?
For the Packers, it's Xavier McKinney because people saying he owns Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, where did they get that from? Because he.
Yeah, I don't know where they get that from.
I think when he was with the Giants, he got a couple picks on him like that.
And then when he played in the first game, he got an interception. Okay, right. Hopefully that stands. Put a stamp on it, X.
On your offense, y'all need Jaden Reed to go ahead and do his thing. And y'all also need DeAndre Wicks. Am I saying his name right? DeAndre?
Yeah, Devonta. Yeah, Wicks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wicks. Yeah. And you know what? And the Georgia boy y'all got over there on defense.
Quay
Walker.
We got 2 of them. Yeah, he coming back. Ian, who you think is 2 X factors on both teams, offense and defense?
So X factor when it comes to Philadelphia Eagles, it's really going to come down to the quarterback situation. If your quarterback is good and ready to go, Jalen Hurts is at 100%, and the Philadelphia Eagles, that's going to be an X factor based off of what he's missed the last couple of weeks. Hopefully there's no ring rust. Hopefully he doesn't start out sluggish in that first half. It takes him a while to recover. So Jalen Hurts is going to be the major X factor on the offensive side for the Philadelphia Eagles. And then on the defensive side, it's definitely going to be that front four. But if I had to spotlight one person, it would be a guy the Chicago Bears could have drafted, but unfortunately we gave him to the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter is someone that I really think could be a massive impact on that defensive side, especially on the front when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles organization. Now, when it comes to the Green Bay Packers, I want to say that there's no X factor because nobody cares about who your team is and who's on your roster. But when it comes to the offensive side of the Green Bay Packers organization, I'm really going to look at how Josh Jacobs does, playoff game. Going to be the first time that he'll be in Green Bay out there in the playoffs. And I look at what Josh Jacobs and see what he can do in this matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles will be a sight to see. And then defensively, looking at the Green Bay Packers organization, Xavier McKinney will be your X factor. He had an amazing 2024 season statistically. Now he's going to have to step up come playoff time and see if he can try to replicate that or recreate some of those great statistics he had come the regular season.
Yeah, Dalton has on the Eagles side Smith for offense, and Gardner Johnson for the defense. Packers, Bo Melton, and on defense, Rashawn Gary. And he got the Eagles by 7 or 8. Sean, who's your 2 X factors on each side of the ball on both teams?
On both teams, I'm gonna say Jalen Hurts. That's an easy one for the Philly. I'm gonna say Jalen Hurts for sure, coming off that concussion protocol. And on the defensive side for them, I'm gonna probably say
2 on the offense, 2 on their offense, and 2 on their defense, and same for us.
2 on their offense. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Hurts and Saquon. I mean, those are the easy choices. And then on the defensive side for them, I'm gonna say the D tackle from Georgia for sure. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna probably say Darius Slay. I'll say Darius Slay.
You about to cook him.
Yeah,
well, hey, Dennis, your boy Miles said Cooper DeJean, I think his name is going to lock up Jaden Reed, I think.
Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, DeJean, whatever his name is. They said he's going to lock up.
His name is, you said his name right the first time, DeJean. But he in Philly now, so he's DeJean.
Oh, DeJean, I got you. I see what you did.
What, Dijon Mustard? Are you talking about?
No.
I don't know, because a lot of Packer fans wanted him, though, so we're going to see. A lot of Packer fans wanted him. He's going to get cooked.
JAWN.
Yeah, like Cy Jones.
And then on the Packers, I'm gonna say Jordan Love is an X factor, and I'm gonna say Matt LaFleur, bro. I know we ain't talking about coaches, but I'm gonna say Matt, bro.
Take that jet sweep up out of here, man. That jet sweep is so trash.
I'm gonna say the biggest X factor on offense is Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur, hands down. And on the defensive side of the ball for the Packers, I'm gonna say Kenny Clark. Hands down, I'm gonna say Kenny Clark, and I'm gonna say Corey Valentine. So those are my 2 X factors on defense: Kenny Clark and Corey Valentine. So hopefully those 2 dudes can step up big, and we'll see what happens.
On the defensive side of the Eagles, I got Carter on that line, and then I got let me see. I guess Gardner Johnson, you know what I'm saying? He be making plays out there, so we got to always know where he's at. So I go with him and Carter, and then on Philly's offensive side is Saquon, and I say AJ. Is it supposed to be snowing out there, Dennis? Snowing a lot?
It's supposed to snow tomorrow. But I don't think it's going to snow. It's supposed to snow tomorrow.
I still think it's AJ Brown, man. Like
right.
Rashad got Corey Valentine, which is you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a battle. You know what I'm saying. Whoever is on AJ Brown, because it's snowing in Texas. But yeah, that's gonna be a battle because Jair had his trouble sticking AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, right?
So on Green Bay's defensive side, I'm going with Cooper because Cooper's starting now. Adrian Cooper is starting And then I go Xavier McKinney. No. I'm gonna go Wyatt. I'm gonna go Wyatt on the line.
Okay, you go Wyatt, D-line.
Because Slayton, I don't think Slayton is playing. So yeah,
Which
Kenny
sucks,
Clark
bro.
and
I don't
Slayton.
know what happened with that. Like how he's just all of a sudden not playing.
Yeah,
Like, that's
so
crazy.
our defensive line going, and then on offense, Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs. I think those are, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't turn the ball over, and they gotta in the red zone. Both of them gotta produce. You know what I mean? Got to put the ball
Right.
where the receivers can catch it. You know what I'm saying? The receivers got to catch it, and then Josh Jacobs can't fumble. Like he fumbled, I think 3 times this year though, but he definitely can't fumble in the playoffs. That's been Packers. Like Aaron Jones, that was Aaron Jones' big thing. Like when we got to the playoffs, he started fumbling the ball. You know what I'm saying, in big games. So a couple of games, reason why we lost was because of fumbles from dude though. But I still think we gonna win. Like I said, DeJean, whatever you want to call him, they said he gonna lock up Jaden Reed. I definitely don't see that, but like I said, a lot of Packer fans wanted DeJean, and so we gonna see. And I think Tucker Kraft, I think too, and like you said, Rashad, that coaching, man, we can't come out flat against these good teams. We don't come out flat, we definitely gonna have a battle. So,
Right. No, I agree. I agree.
Dennis,
It's gonna be a battle for sure.
Dennis, y'all
Yes.
beating us?
We'll be watching football on Sunday, sir. I see what you're trying to do there.
I'm asking, man.
I'm watching football on Sunday.
I get it.
I'm gonna be coming back from work too because I gotta work Sunday. I gotta work. I wanted to go to the game.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought you was going to the game.
Yeah, I wanted to go, but I gotta work.
So, like Shaw said, we playing with house money. It's pretty much like y'all did a lot on the off. Well, y'all made some big moves on the off season. So, what y'all think? If y'all lose, y'all think is going to be trouble for your coach?
Yeah, it's gonna be trouble. It's considered a failure after all those off-season moves and how well we played during the season, and you know how we got everything together with the continuity of the team. Yeah.
He says Vic Fangio could be an X factor. He knows the Packers. Yeah, he definitely does. Shy, you think if we lose, or Ian, you think if we lose, it's trouble in paradise for Matt LaFleur? Some fans said yeah, but majority said no.
Nah,
I don't think so. I actually like Matt LaFleur, man. Very consistent. Very consistent. Matt LaFleur
consistent and making some weird calls during. But
he's going to end up being the Mike Tomlin for the Green Bay Packers.
Well, if he could get one, give us two, Matt LaFleur. Give us two. What you think, Ian?
So when it comes to Matt LaFleur, when it comes to him, when it comes to that organization, unless you get blown out, unless Dennis's team absolutely torches you from tip to tail, that's the only way he's getting fired. All right. Only way he will ever get fired is if they lose 56-7. All right. So if it's a competitive game, if it's a close game, Green Bay is going to keep Matt LaFleur. And, I really sit there and look at him and go, this is going to be a guy going to be around Green Bay for a while. But eventually at some point, if you've gone 7, 8, 9, 10 years without a Super Bowl, hopefully that does happen. But if he does go 7, 8, 9 years without a Super Bowl, then Green Bay's leash will be shorter and shorter and shorter. So it just depends on if he wins Super Bowl or not.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on Jordan Love, though, Ian, this year?
He did better. I think that Jordan Love is a top 10 quarterback for sure. Now, will I put him in the top 5 conversation, not based off of this year, but he is a top 10 quality quarterback. I put him in that tier of franchise quarterback. I put him in that tier 2 when it comes to quarterbacks in the NFL. So he's a franchise quarterback for sure.
What about Justin Fields? Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, I put him kind of in that same level. He's a franchise quarterback. I don't see Jalen Hurts as being a guy that will win you a Super Bowl. He'll get you to a Super Bowl. We've seen it before. But he isn't someone that's going to win you a Super Bowl.
You heard it, Dennis.
And to me, the difference between a tier 1 quarterback and a tier 2 quarterback is that a tier 1 quarterback, you are an elite caliber guy. You're an all-pro guy. You are an MVP caliber quarterback. You're someone who can win a Super Bowl, someone who can lead a team to a Super Bowl. Tier 2 franchise quarterback, you're going to be a great quarterback. You're going to put up some good numbers. You're going to have Pro Bowl. You're going to do stuff like that, but you're not going to be good enough to win a Super Bowl. And that's why you're in tier 2. So.
Right.
All right, before we get to Dennis and Rashad, Dalton says, here's this question. Y'all think Adam Stenavich will get an interview, head coaching job, or should he just wait?
I don't think he will. Not this cycle. I don't think he will.
In the modern NFL, you don't really need to wait anymore. Like, especially with the virtual interviews that are happening now, you don't even have to wait for your team to get eliminated. You can start interviewing for jobs today. So
right.
Yeah, some teams just got to give you permission. Because I don't know. I think the Bears, y'all trying to interview McCarthy, I think I saw.
Yeah, Cowboys denied it. Yeah, Cowboys denied the request. Bears will not be allowed to interview McCarthy. Pete Carroll, I'm surprised Seattle allowed that to happen, considering he's the president of football operations out there in Seattle. But overall, when it comes to the interview process, it's not like it was back in the day, Josh, where you had to go on a plane, fly to their facility, meet with them for an interview, and actually sit down and tour the facility and stuff like that. It's not really done that way anymore. Like post-COVID, a lot of the interviews now are virtual or over the phone. So you really don't have to spend time traveling and getting them down to your location. It's all virtual now. So,
yeah. Dennis, what you think about Jalen Hurts? And then you can talk about Jordan Love this year.
Are you talking about my son?
Yes, sir.
I love you, Jalen Hurts.
Your tribal chief.
Tribal chief.
Yeah. Says enough.
With him having so much time off, I hope he don't come out too rusty. Like, we know him for not scoring in the first quarter, so if that happens, that's kind of normal. But I'm just hoping he don't come out rusty. That's all. That offense and Saquon Barkley and everything.
That's what I was going to ask you, Dennis. I was going. It's funny you segue to that. I was going to ask you, not to cut you off, not to czar you, but do you think he could possibly come out rusty, and that could be an issue for you guys?
And in all honesty, he took the 12 snaps in about a month. A month. I don't think he took the 12 snaps in about a month.
Yeah. So do you think that could be a factor?
It could be. I ain't gonna lie to you. It could be. I'm glad we playing y'all though.
True, but I mean,
you know how we do. We like to come in there. You know
hey, I know how y'all do. I seen y'all embarrass them Cowboys last year.
Yeah, I'm saying,
bro. You talking about it like
y'all missing the key factor.
Easy work.
Who?
Y'all missing the key factor. That's all I'm saying. Aaron Jones.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Aaron Jones. If y'all was to have an MVP for last year's playoff performance, it was Aaron Jones.
Yeah, but Josh Jacobs is head above shoulders better than Aaron Jones right now, bro. Stop.
No, man, it was only a 200-yard difference, and he missed 2 games.
He got 15 touchdowns. Stop again.
Listen, touchdowns. Everybody can't get touchdowns.
Yeah, bro. Get the hell out of here.
Saquon don't got any touchdowns. Saquon don't have any touchdowns.
He got 15 tubs, bro. I don't want to hear that. Not only that, bro. Yeah, you talking about it like it's easy work. Last year, we didn't have a top 8 defense. We got a top 8 defense now. Just saying. We didn't have that last year. That's the difference. And not only that, we tied second in the league in rushing defense. We didn't have that last year, bro. Just saying.
Real soft.
I'm gonna see what that rush defense look like.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. I'm not. It ain't. This ain't your regular 7 seed, bro. We won 11 games and we're a 7 seed.
I hear you. I just want to let you know though, it feels good to be home, baby.
Good, but hey, we don't care about that. It's a playoff.
What up, Matt?
So
he gonna be joining us on Stay Tuned soon, and he a Packer fan, my guy right here. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be coming on here soon.
Hey, how about a wager? What I'm hearing from Rashad and Dennis, how about this wager? Who's going to score more rushing touchdowns in the playoffs, Aaron Jones or Josh Jacobs?
I'm going to say
what, in the playoffs?
And
In the playoffs, Minnesota, hey, Aaron Jones in Minnesota right now. They're going to take on LA.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones is that dude, man.
Nah, hell no. Josh Jacobs.
I'm just
give me
saying,
Josh
Dennis, if you
Jacobs.
believe in Aaron Jones so much, put that wager, man. Come on.
Nah, give me Josh
Who
Jacobs.
they playing? Who the Vikings playing?
They play the Rams.
They play LA.
They got the Rams.
No, give me Josh Jacobs.
Even though I've heard some questionable stuff about that game concerning the fires in LA and everything.
Right.
Yeah, it might be pushed to Arizona. My boy's coming out here for that game because he a Vikings fan, but I don't know if I hope they keep it in LA. So I'm able to see my guy Sunday, or Monday.
He said that should be a bet.
They should be. Yeah.
So, but I don't know. They might move it to Arizona though.
Hey man,
they don't know yet.
It's Josh Jacobs all day. He gonna come out with more touchdowns. What you think about Jordan Love though? Dennis.
Jordan Love's all right
this year.
He be a little shaky sometimes. Some games you get a Jordan Love, you be like, that's that guy. Other games you get a Jordan Love, that
you be like, what the hell?
Early, how is that? Say that early in the season, I think you could say that because he was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was hurt. Yeah.
Then there's some games that Jordan Love has a bakery open. He just turnovers left and right.
No, that's earlier in the season. He didn't throw interceptions like that. Sure. He didn't. I don't know after the bye week or I don't remember him throwing interception. Did he throw interception?
This is why I like Matt LaFleur. Y'all put Willis in, team didn't look that much different. Went out there, still got win.
It's totally different.
That looked totally
different. Run the ball way more with Willis, for sure.
Yeah, because they don't trust him throwing a rock.
Oh yeah, because he pulled Josh Jacobs too, though. So it wasn't even that was our second and third string running backs doing that. Well, really, it was our fourth and fifth because.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about when he was winning at the beginning of the year.
Oh, at the beginning.
Yeah,
of the
year. Yeah, he won some key games, but bro, like again, dude, Willis can't push the ball down the field like Love can. Love is just a different.
He got a gun, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, accuracy and all that, I'm giving it to Love. But that boy got a cannon. I don't know. That boy was firing that ball though.
He can throw it, but like just from an arm talent standpoint, he nowhere near Love. So that's just real. You know what I'm saying? So
Dennis, you think Willis is on the same field as Love?
No.
Oh, okay. But in our system,
I just think in your system, Matt LaFleur coaches him to be a winner.
Oh right, of course. Shit, that's what you should do because he was in Tennessee and they coached him to be a loser. Like he didn't develop at all, bro, when he was in Tennessee. So like, there were certain drills that when he got to Green Bay, like I think even Matt came out and said this, like he didn't know certain drills as a quarterback when he got to Green Bay, and it was just like night and day, dude. So it's just like it just lets you know like how crucial coaching and NFL development is when you get drafted. And that's why I always try to tell people it matters where you go, not when you go. Because you can get drafted number 1 overall or number 5 overall, but if you go into a shit show organization, it's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? So especially if they don't got the right coaching in place, the right front office, and so forth. So just saying.
Ian know all about that.
Yeah, he do.
Hey, Rashad, I'm just saying, give us an example, please. Yeah, give us an example.
The Bears, the Raiders,
the Jets right now.
The Jets.
Right now, the Jets
have Browns.
The Jets don't have a GM, a head coach, or a quarterback right now.
Man, it's just the Raiders don't either.
The Browns don't know how to do nothing with quarterback.
No, they still got the GM.
No, they fired him today.
No, Raiders fired the GM and they fired their head coach. Clean sweep.
Fuck out of here, yo.
But hey, Rashad, let me give you a main difference between the Raiders, though. You said top 5 quarterback. The Raiders haven't drafted a quarterback in the top 5 since Jamarcus Russell. So it's been a minute. Yeah.
They got a top 5 pick?
No, they don't. They have 6 overall pick. 6.
Oh, that ain't bad. They can get a quarterback this year.
The only issue is the top 2 quarterbacks are 1 and 2. So by that point, the Raiders aren't gonna have a quarterback.
They said that guy that started with an M, Mill something.
Milrose's a 2nd round pick, late first.
No, you don't get no Jalen Monroe. No. They can wait to the 4th round to get him.
Like problem is, Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward are gonna go 1 and 2. So if you're the Raiders, you're not taking a quarterback at 6. So
Donovan, what y'all getting? Y'all getting? Nah, I think Travis Hunter gonna be gone. He said Milrow is trash. Dang.
I don't think he's trash, but I think
and
he
Jackson
just.
Dart's like a 3rd round pick, 4th
I
round
like
pick. He's
Jackson
a day
Dart.
2 guy. Yeah, Dart's a day 2 guy. Yeah.
I
Hey,
like Jackson Dart.
Carson Beck, man, he always out there, man. He just, you know
No,
what
no,
I'm
no.
saying?
He in the transfer portal now.
So Carson
He into the
Yeah, I
Beck
just
transfer
saw
is
that.
portal.
coming back to college, man. Come
But
back.
he ain't coming to Georgia though. He ain't coming back to Georgia.
No, he transferring.
Yeah, he saw that 2nd round pick status and was like, I don't want to be a 2nd round pick. So
Yeah, our backup to Georgia was trash too, though. Shaw, you still there?
Yeah.
Hold on. Donovan said, "F if you know who you're gonna get, organization is trash. Maybe
if I was the
Raiders
Las
draft.
Vegas Raiders, I'd take a
Ashton,
receiver from Arizona. That's just me.
So
maybe
your
Raiders
quarterback, Kirk
draft
Cousins.
Ashton from Boise State.
What
The
happened?
quarterback you would draft in day 2. What I'm going to say is you can get the quarterback in day 2, but you can get a receiver in
Donovan's.
day 1. So
I mean, who you gonna get for quarterback? Though? You gonna get Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins?
Justin Fields.
They ain't letting Justin Fields go.
They're gonna re-sign. If Justin is smart, he re-signs and continues to develop there. Because he's been misused with Chicago. He's been underdeveloped. So like if he's smart, I'll stay there for another year.
Yeah, I think
And
they
show
keep him.
show what I can do in Pittsburgh. Just saying. Because I don't know, man. Like it's tough, man, to find a good organization that can develop you the right way, and Pittsburgh is one of them. So,
I mean, only other possibility I could have for the Raiders is that they overspend on Sam Darnold, which would be a thing.
yeah,
They
but
ain't
I
got
don't
no
think the
weapons over
Vikings-
there for him.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys think the Vikings gonna re-sign him?
They should,
They have
because I don't think JJ
well, hold
McCarthy
on,
gonna be ready.
They have JJ McCarthy first
Yeah,
round.
he's
they
not
do.
gonna be ready though. Not next
And
year.
they got Daniel Jones.
Right. The Vikings have a problem though because they can't really pay Sam Darnold because they have McCarthy. So
Yeah,
if they pay
that's
Darnold,
true.
they're gonna have to trade McCarthy somewhere, and I don't know what his
Right.
value would be. So
Damn, bro, like that's gonna be crazy though,
I
because
hope they keep Sam Darnold.
but to think if they don't re-sign Sam, bro, and let him walk and he go somewhere else and ball, and JJ McCarthy don't end up being what they think he's gonna be, that's gonna be tough, bro, to eat.
So what's crazy is Minnesota had the same
well.
problem about a decade ago. Their starting
who?
quarterback got hurt in preseason. Their backup comes in, he balls out, and he gets a big
Wasn't a
contract
decade.
somewhere else.
Who?
Wasn't an exact decade. It was about 8 years ago.
Who y'all
And,
talking about?
I'm talking about Case
It's in
Keenum.
Minnesota.
Oh,
Case
y'all talking
Keenum
about Case
replaced Teddy
Keenum.
Bridgewater when he got hurt in preseason.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all, they had Case Keenum, yeah, but Case Keenum left and he wasn't shit. He
Hey,
didn't do
I'm not
anything.
saying he did well. I'm just saying that Denver gave him the bag afterwards.
Yeah, they
Hey,
did. But
now see that's the first half of that. You know what the second half is? That offseason in the draft with the 31st pick. You know who Minnesota could have got?
who?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
Could have gotten Lamar. Yep.
Oh well.
Well, oh well, shit. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. They were sold on Teddy.
Oh,
He
they
just
come out the same?
kept on getting hurt though. Those hits to the head. That's really
Yeah.
all it was.
Yeah, Teddy was nice
Teddy
though.
Bridgewater came back somewhere though.
Yeah, he with the Lions now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, Teddy was nice though. But I get what you're saying though. Yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know. I just think like, I mean, Minnesota got some decisions to make. I think Sam Darnold will come back down to earth next year. That's just how I feel about him. He will come back down to earth
I
next
think
year.
he came down. It's just
Hey,
that
what
defense
about
is
what about
legit.
coming back to earth in the wild card game? Like,
No, I think he
really
came
don't
back down to
trust
earth.
Sam
It's just
Darnold
that
against
defense
LA.
is legit.
Yeah, I really don't trust Sam
Brian
Darnold.
Flores got that defense playing good.
Yeah, but shit, I mean, Ben Johnson cooked his ass though last
Mhm.
week. He
Yeah,
cooked
yeah.
that defense.
I mean, that's the Lions. Yeah, they
Like Ben
they
Johnson
everybody.
cooked that defense. So like, I mean, there's holes in that defense you can exploit, just like any other defense. But
And
like,
Sean McVay will. Yeah, Sean
oh, for
McVay, his
sure,
offense
McVay,
will.
yeah, he will. He's gonna give Flores a lot, a lot.
But Darnold can't do nothing against that Detroit. They was in the red zone a few times in the first half, and they came out with.
And Darnold just missed like he had 3 touchdowns. He just missed.
That's Darnold.
Completely, bro. And it was like, dude, throw the ball. You looking right at him.
That's Darnold
And
for
he
you,
just
man.
he didn't pull it. And it was just like, dude, they had an opportunity to win that game in Detroit, but they just and Glenn was sitting in the house, bro. He was just like, oh well, if you gonna beat me, you gonna beat me while I'm swinging. You know what I'm saying?
Eagles by
So
10.
yeah. So yeah, man, it's we'll see what happens to Darnold though. I mean, it's Minnesota, it's fuck them, whatever, regardless. But y'all know how I feel about Minnesota.
I mean, the Rams front, like on terms of defense, they got Turner, they got Young, they got Fiske, Jared Verse, who could be rookie of the year, depending on what happens there. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Rams got a solid defense, not great, but it's solid.
The offense could help their defense out a lot too.
Yeah,
Scoring.
yeah. So I mean,
I think they all healthy. So
yeah, it's
we'll
gonna
see.
be interesting to see what happens that Rams because that game can go either way. I know Minnesota did get screwed last time. When they played him earlier in the year, they did get screwed over with that face mask call or something like that. But I mean, we'll see. It's gonna be a battle between those two because you're talking about two of the best offensive minds in the league, and the Rams defense is humming just like the Vikings defense is humming. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be a battle. It's definitely
And
gonna be a battle.
to the 10 million people that are watching all around the world, we appreciate you watching the Stay Packin' podcast. But overall, I see there's some people that are watching right here. Baltimore Ravens, they're going to annihilate the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I know the AFC side, we're not going to really cover that much because this is an NFC show. But, hey, what do you think about Tampa Bay and Washington real quick? Because you could face them potentially down the road. So
Tampa Bay, I ain't gonna lie, Tampa Bay offense is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, my boy, I ain't gonna say my boy, but Baker Mayfield, man.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield has been doing this thing. When he got his weapons, even when he didn't have his weapons, he still was finding a way. And then they got Bucky Irvin, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been making it work over there. Defense is not all that, but yeah, they offense putting up points.
Yep.
So
I will say to that comment right here, I want to see Baltimore versus Buffalo in the second round. Only reason I'm picking Baltimore at all. I want to see Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, the two MVP front runners.
Hey man, don't sleep on Pittsburgh though, bro. This is a divisional opponent. They playing each other for a third time. Not only that, dude, you gotta understand that Zay Flowers not playing.
He's not.
So I mean, dude, like looking at their receivers, I like the two tight ends they have, obviously. Derrick Henry, obviously, but dude, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be surprised if the Ravens get upset by the Steelers if they beat them. I'm not gonna be shocked at all because this is the playoffs, bro, and it doesn't matter what you did in the regular season. These are the offs, and everybody's 0-0 right now. So like, I would not be shocked if the Pittsburgh Steelers go into Baltimore and beat them. That would not shock me one bit.
BJ don't like that.
So, like I said, I'm picking Baltimore, but I'm telling you, dude, like you heard it first. Don't be shocked if Pittsburgh pull off the upset.
That boy, with your mic muted, man. I mean, yeah, it's a divisional game, so I won't be surprised that I think Baltimore is favorite, though. You know what I mean? But like you said, Flowers not playing. They're gonna have to pound that rock. You know what I'm saying? That weather. They definitely gonna have to use Henry.
And two things that travel. We say this all the time. And two things that travel. We talking about some underdogs, all right? Pittsburgh, Green Bay. So the two things that travel is a defense and a run game. And both of these teams have them. Okay, so Green Bay has a top 5 rushing attack. They have a top 8 defense. Steelers, same thing. They have one of the best. They have one of the best rushing attacks in the league, as well as one of the best defenses in the league, hands down. So like, I'm just saying, man, if they can get going, bro, I wouldn't be shocked if they beat them in Baltimore. I'm not picking them to beat them. I'm picking Baltimore, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Dang, Donovan said Lamar might choke again. Dalton says he doesn't trust Harbaugh in the playoffs.
Right.
BJ Sam Sports said they definitely have the Ravens numbers, but Russ ain't it. Yeah, it definitely comes down to Russ on that side.
Right.
Russell Westbrook.
So Lamar Jackson ain't gonna choke
Wilson.
in the first round. Like, he will win a game, but I don't see him going all the way to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So, he'll get past the first round, but at the second round matchup, Buffalo and Baltimore, I mean, shoot, depending on how the game goes, that might be the best game in the entire playoff.
I mean, but like, can you really say that though, Ian? Like, they playing a divisional rival, bro, for the third time. They split games.
Hey, hold on. We disagree on this. You think that the third time around matters? I don't.
I hear you.
I don't think it matters though.
I do, because I mean, this is a divisional rival, bro. This is somebody that see you twice a year, and they about to see you a third time in the playoffs. So I'm just saying, dude, it could go either way because Baltimore is favored for a reason. I mean, they won a division for a reason, so we'll see.
I mean, it's similar to Detroit and Green Bay. If it happens, second round matchup, Green Bay and Detroit is going to annihilate you.
Yeah, okay.
That time around.
All right. Yeah, and that's how you feel. I totally disagree. But, I mean, like I said, we beat Philly. We going to the bowl. That's just how I feel about it. So, I mean, ain't nobody going to be able to tell me different. If we beat Philly and in Philly, we going to the bowl.
I think we going anyway. He said, what's crazy? Steelers-Ravens playoff was never in Baltimore. It was never in Baltimore.
Oh, it's never been in Baltimore?
No, it's been in Pittsburgh every time.
Oh, that's crazy. That's wild.
Which is another reason why Baltimore is going to win. You got home field advantage now. You're going to be in Baltimore. So.
Right. Well, we know that shit don't matter either.
It matters. It matters in some places. I respectfully disagree. There's some places that do matter. Yeah.
But bro, again, you talking about a divisional opponent? That shit don't matter. Pittsburgh ain't scared to go to Baltimore, bro. Shit, they see these dudes twice a year. They're not scared to go to Baltimore. So
I look at Baltimore the same. I look at Baltimore the same way I look at Green Bay. And yes, I'm going to acknowledge you for like half a minute, and I'm going to take it back. Green Bay and your fan base, Lambeau Field, is the greatest stadium in the NFL. Your fan base is one of the best fan bases in all of football.
Right.
You have home field advantage. Anytime you go to Green Bay, especially come playoff time, you have that advantage there.
And I give you that. I totally agree with you on that. But again, I just feel like when you're playing a divisional opponent, a team that's your bitter rival, that we know, Baltimore, Steelers is one of the biggest rivals in the league. They hate each other. So I just think it's a little different, man. Steelers don't give a damn about going to Baltimore. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? So, and if Green Bay pull off this upset, they wouldn't blink twice going to Detroit. They would relish going to Detroit. They want to go back to Detroit, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? They would love to go. So I don't know if Detroit would love that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're the number one seed, but last time they saw these dudes, they had to wind down this clock and kick a field goal last seconds to win this game. So you see a team again for the third time, pressure is on like crazy.
Dalton said, don't be surprised if Packers beat Lions. If Packers play the Lions, it's hard to beat divisional opponents three times. My man Matt said exactly. Sam Sports says Ravens got the NFC North next season. Packers on the road, though. Donovan said if Lamar doesn't win this game, I'm out on him. There's no excuse for him. He has a run game.
Nah, I disagree because I still disagree. I still disagree, man, because like Donovan, like he still doesn't have a legit receiving core.
But if he wins 3 MVPs, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? If he's winning these games in the season, he gotta win them in the playoffs though. If he wins 3 MVPs.
Yeah, that's true. I give you that, Josh. You're right. I mean, it's tough though, bro. Like, I mean, outside of Zay Flowers, you looking at 2 tight ends and that's it. So like, but you're right. I mean,
he's made it work throughout the whole season. I mean,
right.
And it's not like you ain't played the Steelers. It's not like you ain't played Buffalo with these same guys. So he gotta make it work.
He gotta put. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what? I take that back. You're right.
BJ
But
just
Brandon,
said Lamar has enough receivers.
Brandon, you have quantity over quality. That's what we're alluding to. Like, yeah, he has enough receivers, but that's quantity.
But if you're the MVP, he's making that work though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's making those receivers better than what they are.
Like in a way, I kind of compare it to New England. Like when New England had their system with Brady, they a lot of times didn't have the best receivers in the world. They had a quantity of receivers. They had 5 deep,
right? Because they had a good quarterback to make it work.
Brady made it work. Yeah, that's true.
And he said no excuses. So that's what I'm saying. Like we did it with Green Bay. They were saying Aaron Rodgers didn't have weapons, and he was winning. He won the last 2. He won back-to-back back-to-back MVPs, saying that he didn't have
weapons. That was bullshit. Yeah, we all knew that was bullshit. So you're right. You know what? I take that back. I'm wrong. So totally take that back. You're right. Yeah.
If he wins this three MVP, I mean he won 2, but if he wins a 3rd MVP and then loses in the playoffs, it's like nah, man. Like you got to make some stuff work.
I'm just kind of wondering what narrative the media is going to paint now, because the media hates Lamar Jackson. I'm just going to call it straight up what it is.
I don't
the
think
media really kind of throw shade to Lamar Jackson over the last couple of years.
Really?
They really don't like talking about him in a positive way.
I don't think so, bro. I mean, you're probably right, but I don't think they hate Lamar, dog. Like, but
I mean, they throw shade, especially on a certain network. A certain network, they try to throw shade at Lamar as much as they can. I see it.
Right.
He said last season the play calling was trash, though.
Yeah.
But we gonna see. I think that's what's holding him back. Is you think the play calling's holding him back? Because who did they lose to last season?
So Baltimore lost to Kansas City.
They lost to Kansas
City.
Yeah, AFC Championship game. But they had the number 1 seed. So
and what's crazy is that game was actually close at one point. Like it wasn't really a blowout. It actually was close.
Who did they have at running back during that time? Oh, they didn't have Derrick Henry last year. They had
I think they had Justice Hill.
Justice Hill, and they had that running back from the Chargers.
J.K. Dobbins or Gus Edwards.
Yeah, Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards.
Yeah.
He said they had the Chiefs and only ran the ball 9 times.
Yeah, that shit.
I remember in the second half, like when they opened it, and of course, Brandon, you'll know better than I do. Like the Chiefs and Ravens, the score wasn't that lopsided. It was the second half they kind of took over, but in the first half it was kind of close. So
and Mahomes didn't do shit in that second half of that game.
He said the number 1 running team and don't run. Yeah, that definitely is hard.
Mostly defense though. Like Lamar Jackson started making mistakes.
Right, because that defense, man. I mean, KC had a top 3 defense last year. That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
no, that defense was good, bro. So you're right. I mean, we'll see though. Because I mean, you guys are right though. Lamar got a ball. He definitely got a ball out. So
yeah, if we got it. I mean, the same way we do Aaron Rodgers, man. He won 4 of them things. MVPs.
So if Lamar win 3, Lamar gotta show up. You right. You right. Like I said, it's the offs, man. The playoffs. Anything can happen, bro. Like the best team don't usually win. You know what I'm saying? That day, it's usually
that's for
you know what I'm saying.
So I'm not saying all of media hates him, but there is a certain network that they only want to talk about Mahomes. They only want to talk about Allen. They only want to talk about Burrow. They only want to talk about Herbert. Like, the 4-letter network. Yes, I don't say their actual name. I call them the 4-letter network. Mm-hmm. So many of their shows are so blatantly obvious that they are biased against Lamar Jackson, and over the years, it's kind of like not even like they're trying to hide it. They just don't like talking about how successful Lamar Jackson is. They just don't like talking about it.
Because he's different. He's what, to me, he's what Michael Vick could have been.
Mm-hmm.
If Michael Vick would have just stayed the course and had the right people around him, Michael Vick would have been super, super special. And Lamar's living that out. Like Lamar's living that dream into reality. So like he does it differently. And bro, I mean, hey, I'm pulling for Lamar. I hope he does win against Pittsburgh. But I mean, I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked if Pittsburgh pull off the upset. I'm just not gonna be shocked if they do it.
Yeah,
so to kind of bank off of this question real quick, not only do I think he would be locked in, but Mahomes and Lamar are like the only two quarterbacks I could think of on top of my head that would be locks today. Where if they retired, they hung up the jersey, they will be in the Hall
Number
of Fame.
8.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 8 in New York. Hit that like button and subscribe while y'all watching.
I mean, if you want to be technical, then yes. If he hangs up his jersey, he'll be in the Hall of Fame as well. Okay, 3. All right, yes.
Yeah, man. Give my boy some love, man. Give my dope fiend quarterback some love, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about the diva crybaby himself. Yes.
Rodgers.
Yeah, man. I mean,
yeah.
3. Who? I mean, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting.
But Packers, you hit the like button. Appreciate you. If everybody does what Dalton does, we will appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, 5 million people watch around the world, you know?
Tony Rover. Man, come on, man. Now you talking crazy. Now you talking crazy. Tony Romo over Aaron Rodgers? Yeah.
Hey, when did Derek take over his account?
Right. That might be Derek. Yeah, Derek. That might be Derek. But man, I appreciate y'all watching, man. Like I said, if y'all ain't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe. Even if the Packers didn't win last week, we still on because the rumor is we only show up when Packers win. So watch y'all mouths on my man's. Hey, Derek be saying some wild stuff, but I'm with him with the Bo Nix thing, man. I don't think they're gonna beat Buffalo though, but they got a chance though.
They got a shot because they got a defense.
Hey, it's gonna be one and done. I look at it as it's gonna be growing pains. All right, you're gonna go into the first round. Buffalo's gonna beat you up. All right, but you're gonna recover from it. You're gonna learn from it. Growing pains. So yeah, you're not gonna win, but it's gonna be growing pains. So
yeah, like I said, man. Follow my page or our page. Follow Sam Sports Multimedia Network if you're in there. Mad, what's his name? Mad DRX right here. He's a Packer fan, but he got his own page. He's a gamer. Mad DRX. Follow his page, man. He gonna be on here one day.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Can't get enough Packer fans, man. Makes it a better world. We'll bite your tongue. Hey, man.
Yeah, man. For sure.
Yeah, man. Bro. Follow my man's right here, man. Sam Sports Media Network, man. Follow that, man. All sports, man. Y'all get y'all updates, everything, man. Come on.
And then we want to give a shout out to Shot Eats because he makes me hungry.
Shot Eats, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Video, man. Every time you upload a video, I get hungry just watching it. So,
hey, I appreciate it. Hey, I got another one coming soon, bro. In a few days, I'm gonna
y'all into hockey? My man Ian Rakelli, man, hit him up. Vegas Hockey Hub. Talk about it, Ian. Tell him.
Yeah, Vegas Hockey Hub. I record content every single day. And when it comes to talking about hockey and the passion for it, the love for it, there's a reason why, if you want to learn more about the sport, if you just want to have some dialogue about it, PR Connections Radio and Vegas Hockey Hub. So,
oh yeah, we got my man Josh got Dubs, man. That's part of Sam Sports right there. He's another Green Bay fan, man. So hopefully you can come on our next show next week. Win or lose, then we gonna come on.
Win or lose, shit. We'll just. I'll
get with you, Josh, or I'll get with BJ. We can see what day works best for you. You know what I'm saying? A young Packer fan making the world a better place. So who else was in here? I think that was it. Oh, the Eagles fan. What's his name? Dennis. He's also part of the Sam Sports. He's part of us. Stay tuned, and he's part of Sam Sports Multimedia Network. And he got his own thing, Ignorant Thinker Podcast. So man, y'all. Man.
Like, subscribe, share.
All that, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Thanks to Dalton and Maurice, by the way, and Donovan. Donovan, Dalton. I appreciate you being in the comment section.
Yeah, Donovan, part of it. You know what I'm saying? The world's a better place. You see that, G, man? You know what I'm saying? God first, baby. Green Bay first, man. Your son's smart. You know what I'm saying? Your son, Josh. He got his name is Josh, too? Come on, man. Exactly how do the Packers plan to beat Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, and the best O-line in football? Go ahead, Shad, man. Tell him.
You stop the run first. We got to stop Saquon. I think I'd rather AJ beat us than Saquon. So, for me, I'm going to force Hurts to beat me because Hurts is gonna turn over the ball at least once or twice. He gonna give you a shot to turn it over. So, my thing is you gotta stop Saquon because he is their offense, bro. He is there. He gets everything going. So if we can control Saquon, we're gonna have a hell of a shot to pull off the upset. But I mean, if we don't, then it's gonna be a wrap. So, like I said, I still got the Eagles winning this game by double digits, but I'm still not gonna count my boys out. So, again, we gotta stop Saquon. That is rule number one. Playing these guys, stop Saquon, let Hurts beat you.
And I'm with Josh. I want to see Walker and Cooper together, man. I want to see
me
that duel right there. You know what I'm saying, behind that line, smacking some heads. Adrian Cooper, man, come to hunt. So I know, Ian, you don't want us to win, but if you wanted us to win, how would you answer that?
So when it comes to Green Bay Packers, you essentially have to have Jalen Hurts be in control. So in other words, Saquon Barkley cannot be your main focus of attack. In other words, for Green Bay to win this game, you're going to have to force Jalen Hurts to pass the ball on a more frequent basis. You're going to have to force Jalen Hurts to start trying to run and start doing all this stuff because of that concussion, the amount of time that he has missed. I guarantee you that first quarter, he's not going to look right.
Right.
It's going to take a while for him to get that tempo back in Philly. So if I'm Green Bay, if I'm the defense, I'm putting all my attack on Jalen Hurts. That's essentially what I'm doing.
I mean, I think that's what we did the first game in Brazil. Like
and we had like 3 turnovers.
Yeah, we spied him, you know what I'm saying, contained Jalen Hurts, and we was in the game, you know what I mean? We made some costly mistakes that led to their win, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely, you know what I'm saying, could beat them, man. Like, we don't got Jair to cover Brown no more, but I mean, we ain't had Jair all year. Jair did some good stuff. He got an interception that game. But I mean, next man up. You know what I'm saying? That's been us all year. Niner fans been crying about it. A lot of other fans, Dallas fans, been crying about injuries, and we've been injured all year. You know what I'm saying? We still made the playoffs. Shoot, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Love was hurt at the beginning of the season.
Don't tell Jay that though.
Hey Jay, man, we knocked y'all out the playoffs, man. I know you was crying about it the other day.
We knocked y'all out the playoffs, Jay.
You know what I'm saying? Forget them 49ers, man.
Yep, trash.
You know what I'm saying?
Injuries
49ers
happen.
trash.
Yeah, injuries
Dallas,
happen.
Trash. Even though they beat us last game, Bears trash. Vikings trash. Lions trash. The whole NFL other than Green Bay trash, except for my man Mahomes. And like I said, man, shout out to Jalen. What's his name? Smith Johnson for praying for my boy Watson. Man.
Talking about Jalen Johnson. Yeah,
Jalen Johnson.
I have to admit though, as an Eagles, after week 1 in Brazil, I came away respecting the Packers, man. Respect it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Where's the Bang Bang Niner gang watching us? Nixon and Valentine need to step up. Shoot, Valentine needs to step up. You know what I mean? Like Valentine and Nixon, they've been doing their thing, man. They really been doing their thing, man. So I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Special teams, man. We got a kicker now. Kicker could come in clutch. Like we didn't have a kicker for.
We didn't have a kicker for those. For that, if we made
Skywalker, subscribe to us. Go ahead.
If we made 2 of those kicks in Brazil, we win that game.
Yeah, man.
He missed 2 kicks, I think, Narvison.
Man.
So it is what it is. So we got a kicker now, though. I think our kicker is second in the league. He was second in the league in scoring percentage.
You talking about Anders Carlson? Are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about McManus.
Yeah. Hey, Doug is in Canada. Dalton Doug's in Canada. But yeah, McManus, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he did okay. I mean, he was in Denver, Jacksonville for a while.
Yes,
like I said, man, appreciate you, Skywalker. Birth certificate. Like I said, if you ain't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe. Josh, we're gonna get with you. We're gonna have you on next week. Hopefully, Matt, we got you on next week. And hopefully Dennis come back, win or lose. You know what I mean? Right. So, but the Eagles fans been talking crazy. Dennis was talking crazy at the beginning of the season. He toned it down a little bit because he was talking real reckless at the beginning of the season, especially about Josh Jacobs. So
I mean, just know that Eagles fans don't like the fact that you're saying the Eagles are going to beat the Packers. You're jinxing them. So.
Man, forget them Eagles, man.
It's true, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I just don't believe in us yet. We good enough to beat anybody, and we good enough to lose.
But we ain't
to
proved it
anybody
yet,
too.
though. We ain't proved that we could beat.
We ain't proved
the
it.
top team. So I get where Rashad coming from. I just think we could win because it's happened so many times to us where we the 13th seed, number one, and then teams come and beat us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
As
if they could do it, we
seed.
definitely could do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can. Because we're not your normal 7 seed. Like I said, we're 11-6. Like, shit is crazy. That's the 7 seed, and they're heavy favorites. And we all know when the Packers' backs are against the wall and they are counted completely out, they show up and ball. That's what I do know. So we got a shot.
I mean, the way I look at it, I made my prediction before. I don't think Rashad was in here when I made my prediction. And since I'm in the sportsbook capital of the world out here in Las Vegas, DraftKings, they have the Eagles at -4.5.
Right.
So that's why I'm taking the Packers to lose by a field goal. So I'm choosing the Eagles to win the game, but I'm taking the Packers +4.5. It's going to be a field goal game, come down the wire. So
let's see.
Hey, BJ, you know he a Bears fan on the Packers show, so that's what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It's only right that the Bears fans do that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hold on. Let's just get this straight. If I didn't hate, and we just had 2 Packers fans talking, it'd be a boring show. Okay, it'd be just a very mundane show. There's one hater in here. All right,
You're right. He could talk all that because you're only good as your last game. So the Bears got it, man. They still trash though, but you're only good as your last game.
I mean, Josh. I mean, my team beat your team twice in 48 hours. So
you got it, man. Dalton says Eagles 24-16, man. I don't know what the score gonna be. We just gonna have more. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Hey,
say it with your chest, baby.
I'm looking for a new head coach.
Bears still suck. You got Dennis. Dennis looking for a job.
I'll put Dennis in terms of charge of food and beverage.
I just don't want y'all to get McCarthy. McCarthy could develop quarterback, so I don't want y'all to get.
Yes, he can. And
real Cowboys declined it.
Before we get off, if the Eagles lose this game, Sirianni will be fired. I'm gonna say that now.
Most likely. Yeah.
If the Eagles lose this game,
Sirianni's
gonna be fired.
I'll take that too. I'll take that. I'll take 3 too, man.
I love it too because I can't stand.
Wait, hold on. What in the baseball score is this? The Milwaukee
that's the Brewers versus the Phillies. Yeah. But I'll take it. I hate the game all the way through though, but
me too. 3-2. What the
man?
fuck?
I'll be stressed out.
I'm just more curious how you would get a safety.
Man, we need this man. Hey, BJ, get this man on the show, man. Fly Eagles, fly all the way home. Get them scrubs up out of here, man. I know Skywalker, you an Eagles fan, though, but right now, nah, we ain't doing that. I like y'all, but forget all that because we got a couple of Eagles fans. We got Dennis, and then we got Doug. So, anybody else got anything to say? Ian, appreciate you coming back on, man. No, we're gonna have to do it more.
Just like, share, subscribe. Make sure everyone all around the world watches the Stay Packin podcast. So
yeah, feel me. Shy, you got anything to say?
Man, hey, follow me on all platforms. Shot Eats. I do food content and sports podcasting. Follow your boys, support, subscribe the podcast. Stay tuned. Stay packing. Man, we just keep it moving. Go Pack Go. Like I said, hey, let's get ready for Sunday.
Sunday, baby. You know what I'm saying? Dennis tight right now. You know what I'm saying? He can't stay the whole show. He getting nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because all the pressure is on.
It's on them for sure.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of Packer fans like Rashad, a lot of people not expecting us to win. Majority of the people not expecting us to win. You know what I mean?
A ton of Packer fans don't think we got a shot.
Probably half Packer fans. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm in a couple of Packer fans groups, and you know what I'm saying? After we lost to Chicago, all hell broke loose. You know what I'm saying? As it should, though. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have lost that game, but and we haven't beat any good teams this whole year. So our playoff teams. I don't know. We did beat the Rams, though, right? Did we beat the Rams?
Yeah, we beat the Rams.
We beat the Rams, though, so we did beat a playoff team. So, but yeah, we about this piece, man. I don't see no other comments, man. I appreciate y'all, man. The 3 million people that's still watching. You know what I'm saying? I know Jay Will ain't here, though, but we up out of here, though, man.